Am I the asshole for blowing up on my stepmom for telling my son and stepdaughters that my dad was originally her stepbrother? My dad has been married to my stepmom for 9 years, but honestly, she's never grown on me. I admit I might be too hard on her because of my parents' divorce, so that's why I'm here. My dad and my stepmom were step-siblings as teens. Her mom married his dad, but has since divorced. They hated each other, but reconnected as adults. I have 3 kids and recently married a man with 11-year-old twin girls. None of the kids' other bio parent is in the picture, and I really view us as one family. There are some growing pains, of course, but we are happy. The other day, I was at my dad's house, and the twins were fighting. I told them to stop, and my dad joked about how me and my sister used to fight, and then my stepmom was like, but never as bad as me and you, so the kids were obviously confused. She told them that they used to be step-siblings, and then started talking about some of the stuff they used to do to each other. Really mean pranks, and I don't need my kids getting ideas. I asked to see her in the other room and asked what the F was wrong with her. I said that was inappropriate to tell the kids and it makes it seem like step-siblings aren't really siblings. I then said I don't need my kids to know what an awful teenager she was, and it romanticizes how toxic her and my dad used to be. I ended it with think next time, which probably wasn't the nicest. When I got home, my dad texted me that I was out of line and hurt her feelings, and she was just telling a cute story. He wants me to apologize. Okay, so there's a few things going on here. Dad and stepmom used to be step-siblings at one point, and then they reconnected and got together. And so the daughter never was a fan of the stepmom. So I think maybe that's a good place to start. The daughter should consider her dad's selection and choice and respect his choice and try the best she can to try and make things work relationally. So the fact that she never was trying to make it work probably sets her up for an sort of a conflict, you know, like she's not really going to extend herself to try and make things work. So that's probably a good starting place, is to honor her dad's selection and his wife, even if they were step-siblings at one point. How can she honor her dad's selection? And then secondly, even as she communicates her boundaries to her stepmom, as she communicates those boundaries to her stepmom, saying, hey, I really don't appreciate you talking about what stuff you and dad used to do when you were kids in your toxic season. I think that's a legitimate request, because she's the one who gets to sort of set the pathway for her kids, and it's really important to honor that. So what can she do is being aware of how she is against her stepmom, acknowledge that, make some amends there, and also say, hey, by the way, I really don't appreciate this. Would you please refrain from sharing this, because I don't think it's beneficial for my kids. Those are my 2 bits.